I know it's been a long time since I last had a vlog on this channel. Oh no, it's actually drizzling. Okay, bad time to start, but I am going to say what I want to say anyway. I always vlog here whenever I travel, and in the last few months I haven't really traveled anywhere and the rain is getting heavier. Way to go, weather. I'm going to be spending today and tomorrow with Google. I hope you guys can ignore the annoying rain. We are at the first stop on our road trip, which is the Navi Mumbai Municipal Corporation. This place has one of the most gigantic flags ever. It's really tall. I don't remember exactly how tall. So now that we saw this spot and we clicked our pictures, we're going to head back into our vehicle. Yeah, let's do that. So we've made a few stops since I last spoke to you guys, and right now we are at this beautiful little pottery shop somewhere in Lonavala. It feels like a very rural area, but I guess vehicles pass by here. By the time you see this vlog, this pottery shop will be up on Google Maps, and if you're driving past, you can check it out. They have some beautiful Indian as well as contemporary stuff. I probably should have vlogged and checked in earlier. I'm in my room now, but I was just too busy enjoying this room. It's so gorgeous, and it was just like nearing sunset. Okay, so I was just outside enjoying it. Now that it's pretty much gotten dark, I thought it's high time I speak to you guys. Now, since this is a spa retreat, there isn't any bright lights anywhere here, which is nice if you want to relax, not really great if you want to vlog. I kind of brushed upon why I bought this trip already. I'm here with Google Maps to be more specific, and it's just about learning all the features of Google Maps. I only knew 2 of the features mainly. I knew that you could navigate with it, and I knew that you could take maps, like parts of the map, offline in India, which is a really useful feature if you're not going to be having network connectivity. You can just download the map parts like when you have Wi-Fi, and then you can use it even if you're not getting any 3G or anything like that. But today we were briefed on so many more. We were briefed on like the public transport map, which is so good. So in Mumbai, if you want to use Mumbai Metro, you want to use the railway, you want to use the buses, there's so much of information built into the app. When I was in college, I remember I paid separately for an app that would help me with all bus routes, and now it's all inbuilt into one app. That is amazing. So we've been making a lot of pit stops on our journey from Mumbai, like so many along the way, to explore every separate feature of map, whether it's like adding in a new location, getting recommendations or anything like that. And we've been communicating on Allo. Finally, we reached our resort where we're going to be staying for tonight. It's the Hilton Shillim Spa Resort. The last leg on the way to this resort, like the last few kilometers, was kind of rough, okay, because there were a lot of ghats, there were a lot of hairpin bends, steep turns, the road was a little bit bumpy here and there. It was not the best, like in that aspect. I've had worse. It reminded me of when I traveled to Ooty, and the experience is like that. The view was exhilarating, but the actual journey part was not that great. But when we reached the resort, everyone just put down their bags and gathered up at one corner because the view was like out of this world amazing, okay? It is kind of undescribable. And this resort is really so big. They told us it's like 350 acres or something, that they had to drop us to our rooms by a car, like they drove us in a nano. The only resorts that I've ever seen before that were this large, or when my parents took me on a trip to Florida many years ago. I was in school. We went to Orlando and Disney World. So there we had stayed in a couple of places that was really this large, but I've never seen anything like this in India, where the resort is so spread out. Now I think I should kind of show you guys my experience, like leading up to the room and the room tour. So they just dropped me at my villa now, and it's somewhere there. It's one of the rooms there. I don't know which one it is. I can't wait to see my room. This is like something else. I'm too excited. Okay, so I just took a round around my room to switch on any lights because the place is still really moody and dark. So I don't know which side. Should I show you guys the bedroom first? Yeah, this is the living / bedroom. Huge TV here. And look at this, guys. The beds have canopies. Oh my god. So there are 2 single beds, and I'm gonna have to choose which one to sleep in tonight. There is a beautiful large sofa here. Let's just get this blind up. This serves to bring in so much natural light into the room. Such a beautiful way to like sit inside and still enjoy the greenery. Here's the private balcony. So there's also a separate screen door, I guess, to protect you from mosquitoes, because there must be a lot of insects here. Now that you guys have seen this area, let me show you what you would see if you turn right instead of left. First is the bathroom area here. Over there is like the toilet, the commode behind a nice glass door. And I love that there are 2 basins here because that's rare. And if there are 2 people, like you can get ready at the same time, you don't have to wait for each other. It's nice. Here's the tub, guys. Here's a shower. But if you think that this shower isn't fancy enough for you, let me show you the better shower. This is the outdoor rain shower. Check this out, guys. You can bathe with nature all around you. Kinda crazy. Pretty amazing too, if you ask me. It is definitely going to take a little while for me to take this all in. I think I'm just going to spend the next hour absorbing the amazingness of this place. So it's 7:45 and I'm about to head to the reception area for dinner. I'm pretty hungry right now. I'm actually bordering on hangry. You know when you get like so hungry that you're kind of like angry and want to eat anything? I've reached that stage now. And I've just worn my new sweatshirt that I bought from H&M recently. I think it was maybe a month ago. But they are 2 of my absolute favorite things, which are cats and sushi, on one sweatshirt. So of course I bought it at once and I'm wearing it now. I hope it's not too warm out there. I want to walk to the reception now at night when it's pretty dark and risk possibly getting lost. So I called for a car. You can do that whenever you want. And apparently it has arrived. Almost midnight and I've just reached back to my room. We had an amazing barbecue. They have a couple of restaurants, but we had like a private open air setting, which was really nice. Right now the only debate in front of me is, should I take a shower or should I have a bath in the tub? Also, since you guys seem to ask this question a lot, I'll quickly show you just the 5 products I've bought for bath time with me. Of course, they do have like a shower gel and shampoo here, but this is the stuff that I'm carrying with me. So I'm using the Rene Foodterra Naturia shampoo and Karite conditioner. I mainly carried these because they're close to finishing, so they are good to take for travel rather than taking something full. This is the Forest Essentials bath and shower oil, Mashobra honey and vanilla. This is really nice to put while you're having a bath. And I knew that it was going to be a bit chilly up here, which it is, and that's why I carried this. This is the face wash I'm using, La Roche-Posay Effaclar face wash for oily sensitive skin. And for moisturizer, I'm using Chronocare's Bash the Gloss moisturizing face cream for oily skin. Good morning guys, so it's day 2 of the trip and I tried to wake up pretty early today, but that didn't happen because the bed was so cozy and it's also kind of naturally chilly here. I turned off the air conditioner before going to sleep, but it was still really cold and I stupidly carried pretty flimsy nightwear, which was my mistake, so should not have done that. I woke up in the morning to sunrise and the sound of birds. I set my GoPro to take a time lapse. Went back to sleep. It's about 8 AM now, I think. And luckily the sun's come out, so it's getting a bit warmer. I think I'll go change into some proper clothes and figure out what I'm gonna do. It's nice to sit here and chat with you all in the light of day, because yesterday there was no light by the time we sat here. So I haven't been so chatty in the last 2 hours or so since I woke up, because I sat to do some work. I do find that I really enjoy working in like moderation when I'm on vacation, because the change of scene feels really nice and you feel inspired and pumped to work well and do good stuff. So now I'm all packed up. It's about 10 and we will be leaving this place like by the next half an hour. So that's nice. I will miss the place. I was just here for about 14-15 hours, most of which was spent sleeping, but it is such a stunning property. By the way, we're basically in the middle of a forest and there were monkeys running all over the roof in the morning, like not super early, but just before I woke up, like around 7ish, there were so many monkeys running. I was a little bit frightened. I'm going to take you all for one little round to see the room in daylight, and then I'll call for the car to take me to the reception. This has to be one of my favorite places in the room, but I think every place will be my favorite place. It's this gigantic sofa surrounded by glass walls, and you can see outside. You can actually hear birds as well. You guys already have seen the canopy beds, and check out this fan. It's really beautiful. Let me take you guys for another look outside. There's a nice sort of settee or divan, or what do you even call this? Sort of like a day bed where you can sit and relax, and a huge balcony all to yourself, and you can have coffee, tea or whatever here. Now you already know what's behind the bamboo scaffolding, but I'll take you for a spin anyway. Bathroom area, basin, tub. I didn't end up using the tub after all, which is pretty sad, but the shower was nice. I did not go to the outside one, but the inside one's good. And with all the light everywhere, it gives you the feeling of being outside only. This is the other side of the scaffolding, which is the little outdoor bathroom area with the giant rain shower. Pretty nice if you ask me. It seems like such a great resort if you want to be like close to nature but still have that luxury aspect. When I go to Goa, I live in my ancestral house. I am very close to nature, but it doesn't have that many modern facilities. So this is like responsible luxury that embodies the best of both worlds. I'm just relaxing a little bit now. I opted out of breakfast. I just snacked on some cookies that were in the room because I did have a really heavy dinner and I would rather not eat before making the drive out of here. This is the life. I don't know if you guys can hear the crickets chirping, but they are chirping. I stepped outside my villa and that is one gigantic monkey. It's really a lot bigger than the ones we see in Goa. And how long is that tail? Okay, he's going away. That's good.
Hey yo, man. Yeah.
I'm saying a last goodbye to this gorgeous place, this amazing view before we head to our cars to leave.
Yeah.
the second Rajnikant figure. I guess this is him in character from his film Endiran Robot. Fun fact, I actually watched that film in a theatre because I wanted to see a Rajnikant film for myself. That is not an experience that I would care to repeat ever. Strange but pretty nice mix of celebrities in here. It's like a little bit of politicians, entertainers, movie stars, famous characters, historical figures, and sports people. I think this was a surprisingly nice experience, and it was my first wax museum. I would recommend it if you are ever in the Lonavala area. I think it's quite a nice effort and well done. On my final leg of the journey now, because we reached the Vashi Inorbit mall. We all hung out for a little bit there and then said bye. Everyone's a little tired because it's been like an action-packed couple of days. I thought I'll just chat with you guys a little now. When I realized that this trip was going to be about Google Maps, part of me was skeptical, like what are they going to show me that I don't already know? I'm a blogger, I'm someone who likes tech, so I figured what more is there to Google Maps? But guys, there is so much more. I am obsessed with the timeline feature. It's so good. You just like, you have your maps on, you have it running in the background, and it can give you like a rundown of your day and every place that you went, which I think is particularly useful when you're discovering a new place. Or even in Mumbai, like I now can look back at today and yesterday and see exactly where all we went. It's all automated. Sometimes I can't remember what I did 2 days ago. I'm like, okay, what did I do? Where all did I go? Timeline notes it all down, and I personally really like that feature. There's a lot more hiding in the app that I think most of us don't use, and I would just encourage you to look at it. When we last stopped for lunch at Lonavala, they did have a couple of little contests and games among us. There was a best photo one. They did have another contest which they asked us to make a list on Google Maps of like places, can be in India and abroad, just anything. And I was racking my brains. I was like, what kind of a list should I make? So I realized that I'm really quite familiar and quite comfortable with the suburb of Bandra. It's one of the coolest suburbs in Mumbai, and I just know it fairly well because I went to college there, so it was like my second home for a certain period of time. To make an interesting list, I realized that there are these places in Bandra that everybody knows about. It wasn't worth rehashing that, so I thought I would share some insider knowledge, and I made a list based on 5 of my favorite places to eat. These are offbeat places that not many people know of, and I'll leave a link to that Google Maps list if you would like to see it, because I'm kind of proud of it. And I also won the contest. There were some good lists, but they liked mine the best because they said it was curated and quirky. So for my contest win, I got this Motorola Power Pack Micro, which seems like a really interesting little power bank, and it does have some fancy features, like it can tell you like if you lost your keys. It can also tell you when it's time to charge, and it's pretty cool. Right now I'm using iPhone, and this only works with phones that have a micro USB connector, but both my parents are using Android, so I'll give this to like mom or dad. I'm sure they'll be happy with it. to the hustle and bustle of Mumbai, the crowds, the bumpy roads, and the crazy traffic. I so did not miss this. Can I also give like a quick shout out to how magical my skin and hair is whenever I go to any cooler climate. It's so good and so problem free, and I never get acne. My hair stays in place and everything's great. And now everything is going to go completely sideways the minute I step out of this air-conditioned car into Mumbai's atmosphere. Oh my, I met my favorites. Mama, will you do the honors of ending this vlog? The usual stuff.
You were solely missed, Magali, especially by the cats and me.
End the vlog now, Ma.
Okay, bye everybody. Good night.
What else? What do you tell them to do?
What else? I forgot.
Like this video, subscribe.
Oh, I don't know. That's yours.
We will be traveling again fairly soon, am I right?
Yes, maybe in 10 days.
Yeah. Exciting stuff.